Okay, so first things first, when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I always prime my eyes. It's always important. I use the Smashbox 24-hour primer. Take a little bit. Just go ahead and apply that to the lid. Okay. There we go. Now, normally, of course, I wouldn't have already done my lashes, but I had to run out for a minute. So I just went and popped on some mascara to look normal. Otherwise, normally would not be doing that until after I finish my eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using, for this one, starting out with a Gingerbread Spice from Too Faced. And I'm going to be using the shade Hottie Toddy, which is this pretty orange shade, very warm. I'm going to start by applying it in my crease and blending it out. Start right in there. Blend it out, blend it up. Just a little bit more. Okay. Let's see what else I want to use. Then we'll go in with D1 of my Norvina palette. Just a nice warm brown. Go right here in the crease. Okay, so now I want to go in with a darker contrasting color. Let's see if I like the browns in here for that. Not really, so I'm going to use a different palette. Go figure. Used way too many different palettes. I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to use my Too Faced just Peachy Mattes. And I'm using the shade Peach Tart. Peach Tart right up there. So I'm going to go back in the crease. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go in and put a little bit of highlight crease. Highlight right there for the brow bone. You know, that's what I meant. Okay. Okay, we'll go back to the Norvina palette, and I'm going to use C1. They have such a pretty color. It's like a really pretty gold type color. Then put it right here. It's very pretty. Okay. I'm going to go back and blend a little bit. Alright, now we'll go back and do some cut creases. So, use my Huda Beauty concealer and my Tarte brush that I use. It's like a concealer brush. So remember, go through and cut it like that. Look up and blink. And that's where you're going to do that. Sometimes I will over accentuate. Okay. Okay. Go back with that Hottie Toddy shade from the Too Faced. Right there. Okay. Okay. Now I think I'm going to go in. Let's see which color I want to use. I think I'm going to use a little bit of... Oh, my bad. So the color I was using, the orange color, is actually Soiled to Spice is Nice. The one right here, the duochrome, is going to be Hottie Toddy. So I'm probably using like a mixture of the Hottie Toddy and a mixture of the Warm and Toasty. And I'm going to be taking my finger to apply the pigment. And we'll go in and use another brush to apply the gold. I have a little bit more of that pigment in there. Now I'm taking the Hottie Toddy and brushing it over top. Okay. I think I'm going to use a little bit of reindeer paws just to give a little bit more depth right in that corner of the crease. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and go straight down into doing the lower. Okay, so I'll apply some eyeshadow primer. Still using my Smashbox 24 Hour. Take this We'll grab my eyeliner. Keep putting things down. I keep losing this one. I keep taking forever. So now I'm going to go in. And you really don't want to tug on your eye just because you can create fine lines and wrinkles. So please minimize tugging as much as possible. I'm going to take the Hottie Toddy and Warm and Twisty, pull them together, going back and forth, off, and go underneath. Then we'll take eyeliner again and go underneath just a tiny bit. Okay. On that. Okay. Now I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D eyeliner, and it's going to be tattoo liner. Okay, and now we're going to create that wing. There we go, like that one. Okay, now we'll go in and coat my lashes again. We use the Fenty Beauty. Okay, and now I am going to go ahead and apply my eyelash glue and then apply my eyelashes. And there we go, guys.